Hello everyone and welcome to Motorsport Weekly News. So of course, this is actually gonna be quite packed, as of course it's just about postponed, cancel events, but it's also something also really good as well. So of course the first thing is of course about F1. I did tweet this out. It was of course about the postpone of the Dutch. Um, there is a of the Dutch, Spanish, and Monaco Grand Prix, which basically means we have to wait until Baku in June to start racing. And it's going to be no summer break as well, um, between the Hungarian and the Belgian Grand Prix. So basically, I treat this as the summer break, and yeah. So next one, Ferrari suspend production at F1 factory, basically also meaning they're going to suspend everything. So they're not going to make cars like road cars, like the 4A Speciale and all that stuff. And of course they're not going to, it's just they're not at all just going to make any productions on any Ferraris. Like they're not going to like work on the F1 cars or anything. It's just going to be just that. Um, Now, the next one is basically just a solution onto this, and many other motorsports have also done this as well. They have announced, F1 has announced that they're going to launch a virtual Grand Prix series to replace all the postponed races. So, of course, it's going to be on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So I think so. First, it's going to be the Bahrain Virtual Grand Prix, and this is very, very similar to the Veloce Esports hashtag not the race Grand Prix. So basically like what they're doing is quite similar. So they're getting for Veloce, so they're getting, of course they're getting drivers, just like basically just content creators like Team MR, Nagava, Rage, everyone else, basically in Veloce, and they're also getting other ones. Like I think they have like they had a Real Madrid goalkeeper. I forgot his name. But apparently he's really good. They actually had Lando Norris in it as well, which is amazing. So it's kind of similar, but I think. But as you can tell right here, the first race of the series will see current F1 drivers line up on the grid alongside a host of stars to be announced in due course. In order to guarantee the participants' safety at this time, each driver will join the race remotely with a host broadcast live from Gfinity Esports Arena, or remotely if required from 8 p.m. and all that stuff. So basically, they are doing this because of the coronavirus, and it's going to be a 50% length race with 28 laps of broadcast, which will be available on the official F1 YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels, as well as F1.com. It's expected to run for an hour and 30 minutes, with a qualifying period where grid positions will be determined based on the driver's fastest lap time. It'll be also on the F1 2019 PC video game. Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so. Um, So due to why like gaming skill levels amongst its drivers, game settings will be configured in such a way to encourage competitive and entertaining races. This includes running equal car performance with fixed setups, reduced vehicle damage, and optional anti-lock brakes and traction control for those less familiar with the game. So at least they're just actually like letting drivers who aren't that familiar to the game to actually have assists on, just like me. So at least that's one good news. Bad news for both the feeder series for F1, F2, and F3. First of all, the Route 1 Bahrain has been postponed, not cancelled. Postponed. I don't know why it says suspended, but it's postponed. Because of the COVID-19 and all that other shit. They will actually like revise the calendar soon, and also the championship races in May and the test will be postponed as well. So it's gone crazy right now. It's just canceling everything. There has like been like a vaccine right now in place, and they're right now going to test it on people just to see if there's no side effects and everything, which of course is really really good. Well, go on the website X video settings. What? We go on the website X video settings. No, nah, man. If you can please explain to me what that is, and then I'll probably do it. But I'm not going to do it as of currently because I do not know what that is. Next up is Formula E, and I think I actually did tweet it. I don't think I did actually, but um, Formula E has basically just suspended the whole season, so there's not going to be any. So here, Formula E and the FIA take decision to temporarily suspend the season. Of course, because they go all over the place, just like F1. But they go to like third world countries like Marrakesh and Saudi Arabia. Oh, actually, no. Wait. Hang on. So, so they go to Berlin, then New York, London. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's another one down. Another um motorsport down basically. Next up, we're finally gonna have some news about Formula Drift, and it's Long Beach. Long Beach has been cancelled. Of course it has. I'm not even surprised. So this will affect Long Beach. So I think only Long Beach will be affected by this. Um, so it's gone crazy now. Like they haven't even started, and just well this is happening. They start like in May now, just like F1. Even though actually no, they start June. That's pretty sad. IMSA. Well, so I had to talk about Sebring. Uh, Sebring has been moved to November 11th or 14th. I don't know if that's still there. When that might okay, that work at Long Beach has also been cancelled as well. I didn't realize that. I need to see that. I don't. Let's see. iRace. So they also decide about iRacing. For the Sebring Super Saturday, and I think also Mid Ohio as well. I think it's also been cancelled. Uh, I don't know about that one. And of course, like the other news which I actually meant to talk about now is a huge 50 car field for IMSA Sebring Super Saturday. I don't know if no, okay, they're not going to. Telling Indy's car stars to join the fun. Antonio Ferrucci, Colton Herta. Yeah, that's kind of it. I wish I would say like the entry list. Some of the names in the entry list. God dang it. So, like Joe Barbosa's in it. Felipe Nasser, Jeff Segar, Jerome Bleak Mullen, Corey Lewis, Mirko Bozzolotti, Richard Westbrook. Let's see who else. Felipe Albuquerque. I'm still sick. Um, Mark Winkins and Michael Lewis. And Wilkins. I don't know if that's Nick or whatever. Ryan Hardwick. Roman D. Angeles. Just more drivers will be competing in this pretty huge event actually. In iRacing for IMSA. It's not going to be any modes. There's currently no MotoGP news, but there is news around NASCAR, of course. The first one, no NASCAR races through May 3rd. Hang on, I just want to. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so no races through May 3rd. Which basically, hang on, let me just try to find. So let me just go to the schedule. Which basically means if we talk about to like the May 3rd, that basically means Atlanta, Homestead, Texas, Bristol, Richmond, Talladega, and Dover will are postponed. They're still going to try to run the 36 races required. I don't know how that's going to go, but we shall see. Yeah, so plans to return racing in Martinsville for Blue EMU Maximum Pain Relief 500. Also in other news on NASCAR, they also announced the Pro Series Invitational, which will be televised on FS1. So basically, like the broadcasters, Jeff Gordon, Mike Joy, and Larry McReynolds, will be commentating over it. I think yeah. So the first race is going to be at Homestead. I'm very confused why not Atlanta, but hey so Dale Earnhardt Jr., Bob Labonte, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Joe Logano, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Clint Boyer, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, as of currently, I confirmed. Um, also competing on Sunday, it includes Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, William Byron, Matt DiBenedetto, Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, Timmy Hill, Michael McDowell, John Hunter Nemechek, Ryan Preece, Garrett Smithley, Eric Jones, Ross Chastain, Parker Kligerman, Landon Castle, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., which is basically now a 35 car lineup. It will also change as well. So additional drivers will also be announced throughout the day or lead up to it. Basically because now there was something in the news that there was a chance that the season may just be postponed. Like the whole season may be postponed. I don't actually know if it's there or not. I just need to try and look for it. Maybe I just talk about. Maybe just talk. There you go. So I think this was what I was. So I think this was what I'm talking about. So, of course, they haven't made any decisions about upcoming events. They're still currently monitoring it. Of course, they're fully prepared to deliver a complete championship in 2020. I don't know why I said the chance of the season to be postponed. I think I saw it on Twitter or Insta or something, but hey, now we got WEC. Spa and Le Mans have both been postponed. So 6 hours, so the total 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps and the 24 hours of Le Mans postponed. Um, the new date for Le Mans will be the 19th to 20th of September 2020. I think a bit later than normal. We don't actually know about Spa's new date. All we know is that it has been cancelled. So yeah, new date will soon. A new date will be cancelled. Will be confirmed soon. Of course, you don't know when the new date is going to be up, but yeah. The next one and the last one. Jesus Christ, I've gone just quickly over this crap. So WRX. I probably also I probably talk about the FIA European RX entry list, and I'll of course at the very end I'm actually going to give my thoughts on all of this, and should all these motorsports actually transition to gaming, so like just whatever. So Catalonia and Portugal have both been postponed due to the coronavirus, of course. Um, it's quite dumb, but yeah, I can't find the Spanish one, but here's a Portugal one. Due to COVID-19, so they've been all postponed. I think also Catalonia as well. Oh my god. So yeah, so both Catalonia and Portugal have both been postponed, which basically means uh, Spa. So we have to wait until the 16th of May. There is, so we don't know the dates on these yet. I think it will be announced soon. We just don't know the dates of them. So here are also the FIA European. Oh God, we have the FIA European RX entry list, which is kind of just like the second one. Now I don't really know anyone really in these ones, so yeah, I actually don't know. Okay, that one's gonna be. I'm gonna try not to bit mess up that one. Yeah, so those so I'm not gonna read anyone out, but those are the European supercar entry list. And very quickly as well, I'm just gonna hate this headset sometimes. Um, so I'm just gonna just give my thoughts on all of these. Um, basically should almost was just convert to like gaming. So like I think WRX I think they have Dirt 4, even though it's kind of out of date. Or maybe Dirt 2.0 maybe. MotoGP of course actually has an esports. I think around Moto 18 or no, Moto 19. I can't remember. Um, because that one's kind of hard as there's not really a lot of supercar games, so I don't really know about that one. WC, yeah, of course, Forza. Formula 1, they've already done that. Formula E, they could probably do that in, I think, maybe iRacing? I don't know, like, if they're doing any, play, yeah, so gaming. Yeah, let me just look at this. Are they, okay, so those are on Real Racing 3 and also R Factor 2 and Forza Motorsport 6 and 7. But that one doesn't have a lot of cars. It only has like a couple. So they're most likely gonna race on either R Factor 2 or Real Racing 3, which is a national mobile game. Formula Drift, that one's also kind of hard as well. Maybe because I Forza, but uh, IMSA is also kind of easy as well. I mean, they're already doing it. IndyCar, I forgot to also say that they're. Oh, I forgot to talk about IndyCar. IndyCar. Crap! How did I forgot to do this? So the IndyCar R18 Challenge. So this is basically what. So that's so just go. Oh, a fan vote. Actually. Okay, so it's gonna be a fan vote for race one, and then that'll be the first race of the iRacing Challenge. I don't think we know the. Nah, so we don't know who's driving or like who's basically participating in it. Yeah, so an entry list of the drivers participating along with the brackets winners. Race video for the opener will be announced next week. So look out for next week, which I will actually announce, which I will actually talk about that. Okay, so that's okay, so that's it. Was there any were there any IndyCar news? Oh yes. So the April races, whole April races, to be cancelled. I think also the Indianapolis as well. Let me just have a look. Um, yeah, so yeah, all yeah, so yeah, so all through April, this begins at the St. Petersburg, which was to begin to run through Sunday, March 15th. Coda and Austin, Texas. Um, Also, so St. Petersburg, Birmingham, Long Beach, and Austin. So basically, those are the places where it's going to get basically going to get affected by and cancelled. So yeah, okay. Let me just talk about my talk. So yeah, MotoGP, of course, I just already talked about that. NASCAR, iRacing, and all that stuff. So I do think it is possible for most sports to, do like another like repeat a event like either like iRacing or Forza or just like their own game that has been created like F1 or MotoGP. So it's pretty easy there, and also NASCAR as well. But they rather use iRacing, which I think is what they use for the esports scene. So I'm done. Of course, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, but I will be, and I will be back streaming on Wednesday. So hope you guys enjoyed the Motorsport Weekly news stream. Um, what did I name it actually? I don't think I named it. Okay, I did. Okay, so it's kind of it. So I'm out, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.